Minute 6. Chase Stadium, Fort Lauderdale. Inter Miami hosts Nashville in the second leg of the CONCACAF Champions Cup round of 16. The first leg had ended scoreless, so everything was still up for grabs. And Lionel Messi, as if the football universe had scheduled this moment weeks in advance, needed less than 10 minutes to write another page of history. Sergio Reguilón receives the ball, lifts his head, and threads a pass into the box. Messi controls it with that calm only he has. He settles himself, looks at the goal, and with his left foot, always the left foot, he sends the shot across and into the back of the net. 1-0, Inter Miami. Goal by Lionel Messi. And not just any goal. The 900th goal of his professional career. 900 goals. Stop everything. 900 goals in 1,142 official matches over the course of 22 years, wearing 4 different shirts. That is what happened last night. And if you still have not fully processed it, do not worry. Football has been doing this to us for years. Messi has gotten us used to reality surpassing imagination. Welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about the night of goal number 900, everything this number means, and what David Beckham, the man who brought Messi to Miami, said about this milestone and what could come next. There is something very Messi-like about the way it happened. Because the night did not end well for Inter Miami, Nashville equalized with a great goal by Christian Espinoza in the second half. The aggregate score finished 1-1, and Miami was eliminated from the CONCACAF Champions Cup on the away goals rule. A painful elimination, because this was the club's main objective in this tournament. And yet, no one is going to remember that night because of the elimination. They are going to remember it because of goal number 900. Mascherano had rested him the previous weekend, giving him a break against Charlotte in MLS so he could arrive at this match at full strength. The coach knew it was a special night in every sense, not only because of the 900, but because it was also the farewell to Chase Stadium, the stadium that had been Inter Miami's home since 2020. An era comes to a close, and Messi, as always, chose the perfect setting for the perfect moment. In the 6th minute, before anyone could even settle into their seat, he had already done it. Controlling the ball inside the box, getting past 2 defenders, and firing a low shot across goal with that left foot that seems to have a mind of its own. Nashville coach B.J. Callahan, the opponent that night, said it afterward without hesitation. 900 goals, congratulations to him. He's the best. That is what Messi generates. Even his opponents end up bowing to him. Let's put this number into context, because sometimes numbers are said so quickly that we never truly grasp their scale. 900 goals. In official matches, club and country. There is only one other player in the history of men's football who has reached that number. Cristiano Ronaldo, who got there in September 2024. Only 2 players in all of history, and Messi did it more efficiently. He needed 1,142 matches to get there, while Ronaldo took 1,236. In other words, Messi reached 900 goals faster, younger, and with fewer matches. At 38 years and 268 days old, surpassing even the Portuguese star in that regard, since Ronaldo had done it at 39 years and 213 days. The breakdown is insane to read. 672 goals for Barcelona in 778 matches. The top scorer in the club's history, across 17 seasons in Blaugrana colors. 115 goals for the Argentina national team in 196 matches. The all-time top scorer for La Albiceleste, with 1 World Cup won, with 2 Copa Americas, with the Finalissima. 32 goals for PSG in 75 matches. The most difficult stage, the one that took him furthest from his best version, and even so, 32 goals. 81 goals for Inter Miami in just 93 matches. He arrived in 2023 and in less than 3 seasons he is already the top scorer in the club's history. And if you want more numbers, 756 of those 900 goals were scored with his left foot. 112 were penalties, 70 were free kicks, 52 hat-tricks throughout his career. Twice he scored 5 goals in the same match. In 2012, he scored 91 goals, the absolute record for goals in a calendar year in football history. There is no statistic he does not lead. There is no list where he does not appear first. To understand what 900 goals means, you have to go back to the beginning, to May 1st, 2005. A long-haired 17-year-old kid comes off the bench at Camp Nou in a Barcelona match against Albacete. Ronaldinho, yes, Ronaldinho, gives him an exquisite assist. And La Pulga, that skinny kid who had arrived from Rosario at age 13 and whose family had made an agreement with Barca to cover his hormone treatment, chips the ball over the goalkeeper. Goal, the first of the 900. At that moment, no one knew what they were watching. Well, maybe Ronaldinho did. He was one of the first to say that kid was going to be the best in the world. From that goal until today, Messi has never stopped. Step by step, he built the most glorious career football has ever seen. 8 Ballon d'Or awards, 48 titles as a player, the absolute all-time record. A World Cup lifted in Lusail after one of the most incredible finals ever played. 2 Copa America titles, 6 Golden Boots, records that keep falling. And the most incredible thing of all, at 38 years old, in Miami, in MLS, he is still one of the most decisive players in the world. Last season, he scored 46 goals between club and country. He was the top scorer of the MLS regular season with 29 goals. He won the MLS Cup with Inter Miami. His jersey is still the best-selling in the league. And last night, he scored goal number 900. How do you explain this? I think you do not explain it anymore. You just enjoy it. Now let's talk about David Beckham, because there is something very special about all of this. Beckham is not just Inter Miami's co-owner. He is the man who dreamed of bringing the best player in the world to the United States. He is the man who, when everything seemed impossible, when PSG, Barcelona, and Europe's biggest clubs were all in the picture, kept that door open and waited. And one day in July 2023, Messi landed in Fort Lauderdale, and the world of American soccer was never the same again. Last night, besides being the night of goal number 900, it was also the farewell to Chase Stadium. The stadium that saw Inter Miami born as a serious club. The stadium where Messi scored his first goals in the pink shirt. And Beckham, who was there on such a symbolic night, experienced it the way he always experiences Messi's moments, with a mix of pride, amazement, and gratitude. Beckham has been very clear on multiple occasions about what Messi means to his project. When you give Leo the ball, he creates chances, he said in December after winning the MLS Cup. And he does not say it like an owner talking about his most valuable asset. He says it with the genuine admiration of someone who was a star himself, but recognizes that there is another level, one Messi inhabits alone. And yesterday, right after the match, Beckham was especially emphatic in a line that feels key to understanding what may come next. Everything has been achieved, but he still wants more. Not for himself, but for his country. He'll get to 1,000 goals if he wants to, because he never depended on anyone else to achieve things. And now we get to the question we are all asking ourselves today. Can Messi reach 1,000 goals? The short answer, yes, completely. The long answer, it depends on only one thing. Him. Only him. Messi renewed his contract with Inter Miami through 2028. By the time that contract expires, he will be 41 years old. And if he maintains the pace he has had in recent years, around 36 goals per season between club and country, analysts project that he could reach 1,000 goals right at the end of that 2028 season. It does not depend on which tournaments he plays. It does not depend on MLS or CONCACAF. It does not even depend on whether Argentina goes to the World Cup, although it would be beautiful if they do. It only depends on whether Messi wants to keep playing football. And for now, all signs point to yes. Beckham has said that too, in his characteristic way of blending business vision with genuine love for the game. He looks at Messi and sees someone who still enjoys it, someone who is still motivated, someone who still wakes up every morning thinking about the next match, the next goal, the next title. And we, who follow him match after match, see the same thing. We see it in the way he celebrates, in the way he hugs his teammates, in the way he plays with the same intensity in MLS as he used to in the Champions League. Messi is not winding down his career. Messi is living a new chapter, one he chose for himself, in a place where he is happy, with his family, in Miami. 1,000 goals are not a fantasy. They are a real possibility. And the best part is that it depends on him, on that same kid from Rosario who one day kicked his first ball and never stopped. 21 years ago, a 17-year-old kid chipped a ball at Camp Nou and began the count. Last night, he got to 900. We do not know when he will stop. We do not know if he will get to 1,000. We do not know if we will see him at the 2026 World Cup, although our hearts tell us yes. But what we do know is that every Messi match at this point is a gift. Every goal is history in real time, and we are enormously privileged to be here, watching, enjoying, getting emotional. Beckham knows it, football knows it, and we, who are fans of this sport and this player, know it better than anyone. 900 goals, Leo. Thank you for every single one of them. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and tell us in the comments, do you think Messi gets to 1,000 goals? See you down below.